First on the UAE's #1 talk radio station.
Dubai Eye 103.8.
Let's talk acquisitions if we can. And e-commerce company Noon recently completing the acquisition of online fashion retailer Namshi with, as we're told, the deal effective immediately. Let's get some more details on said deal with their chief of staff, that is, of Noon.com, Ali Kafil-Hussain, who joins us now live on the line this morning, also live via Microsoft Teams. Morning, Ali.
Hi, Tom. How are you doing?
Really good. Congratulations on the latest acquisition. As we heard, acquisition effective immediately. But talk to us about the sort of moving forward with this one. Does this mean that Namshi becomes part of Noon? Do they remain separate?
It remains separate for the most part. So it will be a standalone app and will continue in that fashion as it is currently. But it will be part of the broader Noon ecosystem that we've been, growing. So now we've been present in obviously our traditional marketplace, as well as online food delivery, grocery, and now we have a deep play in fashion that we're really excited about. But yeah, standalone app going forward.
Deep play in fashion and lifestyle. Obviously, we know the ambitions of Noon.com. We've seen that in recent times. Why was this the right time to go deep into fashion and lifestyle?
It's always been part of the strategy to really go big in fashion. If you zoom out and look at Noon as a broader ecosystem, we want to be present in every single retail use case. That's always been our aim. So whether it be, topping up with groceries or buying clothes, we want to be that platform where you go to and do that. And fashion, we've always thought the way forward for fashion is to have a dedicated platform just in terms of experience, because when you're shopping for a t-shirt or a dress, you always want it just to be there as one seamless experience together and not next to something you might find on Noon.com.
Yeah, looking at it from a Namshi point of view, I mean, the Noon network, your logistics, your fleet is second to none at the moment. So a bit of a no-brainer, one would assume, from a Namshi perspective.
Yeah, exactly. So 5 years ago, we took a call to invest deeply in infrastructure. So we have now what is the largest last mile fleet in the region. And this will just further utilize that infrastructure and make sure that, we're operating very efficiently. So not only will Namshi benefit, Noon benefits as well. And then in the end, hopefully our customers benefit through lower prices.
Looking at it from a Noon point of view as well, I mean, a Noon with obviously a regional reach at the moment, but global ambitions amongst some of the ambitions that you have out there. But at the same time, this is a local brand or a locally created brand here. Is that therefore evidence of an investment into the local digital landscape, if you like?
Yeah, for sure. We've always been local first, digital first. So this was, in that sense, it was a no-brainer. Namshi, when it started, it is one of the prominent e-commerce companies in the region. It was one of the first e-commerce companies in the region. So this fits in terms of DNA, in terms of philosophy, in terms of culture of the team. This fits on every single axis.
In terms of the numbers behind the deal, how much can you tell us as to how much Noon paid for Namshi?
I'd love to tell you something, but unfortunately, I don't have too many details to share at this point in terms of numbers.
We'll dig.
But just rest assured that it's an investment that works both for Noon and Namshi, and yeah, it makes sense.
Makes sense for both, you say there. In terms of we know that Noon obviously has extensive network down into the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Is Namshi a well-known brand in the kingdom?
Yeah, actually, a large part of Namshi's revenue comes from the kingdom. So this will further enable it to, provide a better experience for customers. We will start serving customers directly from Saudi Arabia. Those customers in Saudi Arabia will be served directly from Saudi Arabia. So people will get not only a more reliable experience, but a faster one as well.
And is this evidence that Noon are looking to invest into more local brands at the moment? Could we expect to see more throughout 2023 and further on?
We've always positioned ourselves as a platform where sellers can come and where brands can come. We want to be that local powerhouse which enables brands and sellers to come on our platform, whether it be Noon or Namshi or somewhere. In terms of actual acquisitions or investments, there's nothing on the horizon currently. But, I guess opportunistically, if something arises and it makes sense for everyone, then I guess it would never be ruled out.
So what is the focus for 2023? As I said, we've seen that ambitious growth throughout 2022 for Noon and before that. What does 23 hold in the pipeline?
It's really, two things. Or any e-commerce company will actually tell you that you just want to scale very efficiently. So for us, we now have a play in most retail segments, and we're very, very bullish on all of them. So we want to scale both our core platform, which has marketplace, food delivery and grocery delivery, but also, be known as that destination for every customer, both in the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt.
It's a great story, and it's got a great ring to it as well. Noon and Namshi just runs off the tongue, doesn't it, a little bit, Ali? So congratulations to you and the team down there at noon.com for the recent acquisition. That is Ali Kafil-Hussain. He's the chief of staff at noon.com. And as we've just mentioned there, Noon obviously backed by the PIF of Saudi Arabia's sovereign fund, public investment fund, and also the Dubai billionaire Mohammed Alaba, acquiring Namshi, well-known brand here in the region. So we'll keep an eye on that moving forward. Big thanks to the team at Noon.